Yo, welcome back. We got another video. Apparently, Justin Timberlake's body cam footage came out. So we had to check this out. Video by Penguins Zero, my boy Charlie. Alright, let's go ahead and see what's up with this.
Justin Timberlake DWI body cam just dropped. There were a lot of people very excited to see this footage here. This was almost as hyped as Project Hail Mary hitting theaters. And that's because Justin Timberlake fought to keep this body cam from being released. He went through the legal process of suppressing it, stating like privacy concerns and reputational damage from what I was reading. So people then started to really get curious, well, what happened in this body cam? Did he start dropping slurs? What, did he pull his whole fucking wiener out? Like, how crazy must this body cam have gone to have Justin Timberlake now fighting tooth and nail to bury it? And now, after some back and forth, they reached an agreement and the body cam is out in the wild. So let's take a look at it.
So the reason for the stop is because you keep veering off to the left, and then you're not.
Before it gets started, I would just be so mad if I'm a celebrity and I get pulled over. If I'm a celebrity with millions of dollars, there's low chances of me even driving.
Not stopping at the stop signs.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is it?
Yeah, it's just a rental.
It's a rental? Okay. Do you have any registration with it? Do you know if they can put it in the glove box? How long are you renting it for?
Just for a couple of days.
What are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
Oh yeah, you can just feel it. The writing's on the wall. Justin Timberlake is charging his alt right now. He's about to unleash his Bankai, dropping his name, thinking that it's, the ultimate ace up his sleeve. He's explaining to the officer he's renting the vehicle because he's on the tour. The world tour, obviously. I mean, everyone knows the world tour's going on.
A what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
Hard to explain.
Okay, before we even get further into this, I'm going to put my bet down. I think he's on some sort of drugs. Can't even lie. I think he's on some sort of drug. He's on some. Very easy to come by in this position too. So it's not really that outstanding or that crazy. But just the way he's moving, are y'all picking up on that too, the way I am, or am I just tweaking? Like the way he's moving. Cause like it would be easy, like even just what he said talking about when he mentioned the world tour, like, oh, it's hard to explain, and then not really. It's like I would like if I'm Justin Timberlake and I get pulled over, I'd just be like, oh, my bad, bro. I'm trying to get to where I gotta go. I'm on a world tour. What do you mean world tour? I'm Justin Timberlake. I'm a big musical artist for well over a decade, almost 2 decades. Like, this is what I do. I'm on a world tour. It wouldn't be hard to explain that, is what I'm getting at. Like, it wouldn't be hard, but let's go ahead and see what's up.
World tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
What's your name?
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
Do you have a license with you?
Yeah, I do.
There it is. He alted. I'm Justin Timberlake. Now, it does seem like he didn't want to utilize his noble phantasm there,
though.
releasing his name like that. It feels like he was trying not to, but couldn't figure out any other way of explaining the world tour. So then he says, I'm Justin Timberlake. And I'm guessing he was expecting the officer to get down on his hands and knees and start kissing his feet. My apologies, Mr. Timberlake. I had no idea. I couldn't say, I can't wait for the world tour. Can I get some tickets? But that's not exactly how it unfolded. I also don't really understand why it was so hard for him to explain what the world tour that he referenced is. How difficult is it to say that he is a performer? He sings and dances, right? It couldn't have been that hard. It's not the most confusing thing to explain. He wasn't out there trying to solve a fucking Millennium Prize problem here in mathematics. Unless Justin Timberlake believes that he's much more than a singer and a dancer.
It was the drugs. And also, why is Buddy over here so strong? Brawley going crazy. Okay, my bad. ADD.
Sir, he's I'm an artist. In fact, I don't even like that nomenclature. I'm something of a divine creator of entertainment. So I'm finding it a struggle to explain this world tour to you. So Justin Timberlake, perhaps you've heard of me.
And then when we do this, just like you're doing right now, arms, feet together, arms by your side. You're doing it just now. I'm just going to re-explain it before we continue. Okay?
Oh, I'm sorry for stopping so often, but what is Justin Timberlake doing driving a rental car by himself in a random road with no street light? What are you doing, bro? How? That's why, bro, this has to be because of drugs. That's the only way. That's the only way that this would happen. Man is off of the drugs. Mind them off the bomba clad jukis. Like, no, bro. Come on. If I'm Justin Timberlake, you're not gonna find me driving a rental car down no freaking Texas Chainsaw Massacre road by myself. That's just what I'm doing. No, no. Like if I'm him, maybe you'll catch me in the car by myself if I'm driving down the street to go get some food, maybe, but I don't even see myself driving down the street to get no food if I'm Justin Timberlake. I don't know. I'm actually curious. What's the reason that he's in this car for right now? By himself with no security, no employees, no nothing. Like I know he can't be down bad. He can't be down bad like that. He's still getting money off of songs that I was listening to when I was like 13. Like there's no way. I'm actually very confused and invested at this point.
Arms by your side, feet together, and then you're going to keep your head straight and just keep your head straight. Only follow with your eyes, okay?
Okay.
You understand that? All right.
Yes, sir.
After doing a sobriety test like a peon, like a civilian.
They got him going through the FSTs now, the field sobriety tests, and he is looking and sounding pretty sloshed. He's not exactly passing this pop quiz with flying colors.
Put your left foot on this imaginary line.
This one?
Yep. And then put your right foot in front of your left. And what you're going to do, you're going to stand just like this.
Oh, and this is the perfect opportunity for me to bring this up too. These field sobriety tests, I feel like they're a setup. Like in my mindset, and I could be right or wrong right here, but I think that usually when a cop decides to put you through a field sobriety test, they already know whether or not they're going to take you in. They already know. It doesn't matter if you pass or fail at that point. I feel like they already know, and it's kind of just like a gimmick. Maybe they have to do it. Maybe it's their protocol to make you have to take this test. But if it's not, then I think that they just do it just to like get some good footage on the body cams that they have access to look at this later. They probably watch it around each other and just like joke about it and have fun with it and stuff like that. Because by the time you're doing the field sobriety test, no. And like, I feel like it's like kind of like a setup just to make you look even worse than you already look. Because yeah, on one hand, it's not that hard to like, do the heel toe walk down a road or whatever, walk in a straight line down a road. It's not that hard to do it, sure. But also, it's like, let me test and see if your abilities are weakened by making you do something, move in a manner that you don't normally move in. Nobody walks like that. If you're completely 100% sober and you just do the heel to toe walk, the chances of you stumbling a bit are way higher than just saying, hey, walk in a straight line in that direction. Because we don't walk heel to toe like that. Like it's not natural to the human body. Excuse me. So doing that, like the field sobriety test, it's like I don't know. Maybe if an officer really doesn't know, like, okay, are they drunk or not? But you can always tell if I can always tell if somebody's too drunk to be behind the wheel. It's not that hard to tell that. So it's a freaking joke, but maybe it helps if you pass it. So, If you pass it and you're able to do that, then okay, cool. But all right. Rant done.
Left foot on the line, right foot right in front of your left. And you're going to stand like this, and then I'm going to explain everything, and then we'll go ahead and do it, okay? Okay. So left foot on the line. Left foot on the line first. And then you're going to put your right foot in front of your left, stay just like that, okay? You're going to be heel to toe, like this. Heel to toe.
Come on,
Put
Justin.
your left foot on the line. Yep.
The heel to toe straight line test was
Dancing.
catastrophic, which actually surprised me. I thought, given Justin Timberlake's dancing background and his history
Calling
of
all
dancing, he'd be able to just ace that, even while completely blackout drunk. Like, I have expected him to go above and beyond, like, oh, just a straight line, that's it? No, this ain't amateur hour. How about this one, officer? I'll do you one better. You ever seen some of this? You ever seen some of this? Could a drunk man do this? Huh? What about this? Yeah!
You're going to have your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe.
Here.
Okay, so we're going to put our left foot on the line first. Put your right foot in front of your left, heel to toe. And you can stay just like that, okay?
Okay.
He should have been driving by
So it's going to be a
himself.
series of small,
Call somebody, bro.
9 heel to toe steps. I will demonstrate this, like you're doing right now. While you're doing this, you're going to look
Guys.
down at your toes.
Guys, I'm just following my friends back to my house.
Seems like he could smell it wasn't going overly well, so he's like, listen, guys, we're blowing this way out of proportion. I'm just drunk
Yeah.
driving following my friends home.
Yeah.
Like, this must be some kind of big misunderstanding. Like, come on, man. This is Justin fucking Timberlake. This guy has millions of dollars and has had millions of dollars for decades. You're telling me he couldn't call an Uber or have one of his, like, posse drive him home? This guy travels with, like, an entourage, I imagine. Nobody could drive him home. He is
Right.
very...
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, this actually happened to me some years back. It was a crazy night. And I won't go too deep into the details of it, but basically, I ended up driving home when I did not have to drive home. After a crazy night, I ended up driving home and I did not have to drive home. I had so many people around me that if I really needed a ride, they would have drove me home. If I needed to stay where I was at, I could have stayed there. But I was too stupid and too just in my zone, too lit. I ended up driving home. And it ended up being a problem. Nothing too crazy, nothing big or whatever. But it would have been better if I had just stayed where I was at than to drive home by myself. And I think that that's the situation that Justin found himself in right here. But I mean, with all these resources that you have, all this money, I can't see myself even doing that in that position. I mean, you know, at the time, you know, shoot, I had money to figure out whatever. I had money and resources to do whatever I needed to do without having to get behind the wheel, but I still did, which I don't condone for anybody. It was a bad decision on my part, and I do not want any of y'all to ever do that. But, you know, I did. This was years ago, and I was stupid. And I feel like that's what Justin is in right now. Like, even with all his millions and all his unlimited resources and things like that, I think that that's kind of what he was doing right here, because I can't see any other reason why he would be impaired in driving with all of the ability and resources to not have to ever do that, ever. Like, you could call it like with Justin Timberlake money, even if I'm freaking 40 miles away from where I gotta go, I'm gonna call the Uber. I don't care. $250. I'm in the car asleep. You gonna wake me up once we get to the destination? Like, what are we talking about? Nah, no question.
clearly impaired here. Like, this is absurd.
Right foot in front of your left. You gotta stay like that, and then
Just like this?
it's gonna look like that. We'll start, okay? We'll start.
He's
from
gonna
the
tell
beginning.
you when you're supposed to begin. He just
Oh,
wants you.
I'm
He didn't,
sorry.
You're all
I'm
good. He
sorry.
just wants you to be in position. He's gonna basically tell you when to go.
So
Okay.
I'm gonna have you get in position, then you may begin.
This is so
And
demeaning.
then just walk. I'm sorry. I'm
Here.
Here's for Justin, man.
Ready?
I'm a
Ready?
little nervous. I'm
Left.
just
Right foot in front.
And you may begin. 5,
Again, not a slam dunk performance there. To be honest, I am surprised he didn't go harder on the Justin Timberlake angle. Like, I'm surprised he didn't try and just sit them down for an acapella of, NSYNC's greatest hits or something. Like, guys, we can solve this through the power of friendship, love, and NSYNC. In fact, here, I got a crowd favorite for you. Dirty Pop! Pop! He starts breaking that one out. That one was always one of my favorite NSYNC tracks, the pop one.
Hi, are you with Justin? Okay, perfect. Yeah, we're just.
The heck is that? Oh, she's got a black shirt on. I thought that was a freaking person that was like this tall, like a ghost walking up to them.
There's a couple tests on him, okay?
Help us.
What's up?
Help.
You need help?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. We're just doing a couple of tests on him. I need you to hang out over here just so you don't interfere with them, okay?
Player 2 plugs in the controller here, coming from out of nowhere, just in the pitch darkness out there. She just rolls up and then says, help us. Like, actually, like some shit out of Weapons or something there. It was very peculiar. And the officer's like, what? You need help? She's like, no, it's just a joke. I'm just yanking your chain. I'm just jerking your gherkin. What's going on over here? You got my friend Justin.
Okay.
Yeah, we just have to do a couple of tests on him, make sure he's okay to drive as well.
If
hang
not, we can have
I'll
someone
be
drive
on
him.
high alert at this
Right,
point. If I was a
gotcha.
cop.
So she appears to be a member of his team, and then says that if he's not okay to drive, they can have someone drive him. Well, why the fuck didn't you just do that in the first place? Did Justin insist that he drive himself? I do my own stunts, guys. I'm fine. Yeah, I can't really see straight, but I'm good to drive. You gotta trust me here, damn it. I wrote Bringing Sexy Back. I know what's best for us.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 11,000, 5,000.
That's all good. Alright.
By the way, these are like really hard tests.
Well, he was already operating the vehicle, so we need to make sure that he is okay. He wasn't operating the vehicle under any kind of impairment.
Got it.
That's all. If he's all good,
Can I
We'll
charge
send-
my phone?
Who
that
is this
okay?
lady?
yeah, you can go into the vehicle. That's perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, it's fine.
Who are you guys?
Okay. Ma'am, do you have another way to get home?
Can I drive?
Have you been drinking?
No.
You haven't been drinking
I
tonight?
had like one glass of wine.
Okay, no problem. Is the
If you get pulled over and an officer asks you, have you been drinking, and you actually only have one glass of wine, just tell them, no, I ain't had nothing. Nope. Because one glass means 3 or 4 to them. And usually if we say it, it does mean 3 or 4.
how are you related? Friends?
Friends, obviously.
Okay, if he's okay with you driving the car, you look like you're fine to me.
They got JT in the handcuffs now after the series of field sobriety tests here. And then the lady who showed up, she's now questioning what's going on. The officer's explaining to her, and then she's asking to drive the vehicle home. The officer asks if she has another way of getting home. And I have to imagine the answer to that question is yes, because how did she arrive here in the first place? Like, did a fucking spaceship drop her off? I'm really curious because she, I believe, does end up taking his car there. So I guess maybe she had someone from the team drop her off here. Like maybe they have a GPS tracker on JT, so when they notice that he was stopped for a while, they sent her in as the cavalry to check on her. Like, I'm actually kind of confused on exactly where she came from. So I looked it up, and she was in the vehicle that Justin was apparently following. So I'm guessing, so she is the designer, and she was with her husband, and Justin was apparently following their car. So I'm guessing they noticed that his car was no longer behind them, so then they kind of threw that shit in reverse and went to locate him, and then she tried to help here, though unsuccessfully.
But
I don't look fine
you
to
look
you.
fine to you.
Oh, I was like, wait,
no,
what?
if you look under the front of the car.
Hold on, what do I look like?
If you look under the front of the car,
Do
it's
I not
fine.
look good?
So he's coming with us. Okay.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
No, why?
He's being arrested for intoxicated.
Stop it.
DWI. Yes.
No way.
Yes.
Don't say it.
Yes. He's coming back with us. Speeches and slur.
You're
So
Don't
if
say it.
you're
arresting Justin Timberlake right now?
yeah.
Stop it.
Yes.
What?
He was driving drunk.
He wasn't.
Her strategy is quite the desperate attempt here. She's like, no, you can't be. You're arresting Justin Timberlake. No, stop it. No, he wasn't driving drunk. No, what? Nuh-uh. You guys are wrong. This can't be. This is Justin Timberlake. So, even though he didn't really play the Justin Timberlake card a ton during their interaction, she is using it willy-nilly. And again, it's not working.
He failed every single one of our tests. So,
What do you
listen,
mean?
so at this point, so listen, this is a private matter with us and him. Okay, I can't really talk about it too much.
Okay,
just
okay,
know
I
he's
got it.
not.
There has to be a moment of talking.
No, not anymore.
Please help me.
Not anymore.
Hold on.
Okay.
What?
Hold on.
This
Can
is,
I?
This is the registration.
Can you
Wait,
guys please?
Where did that come from? Please help me. She just instantly got into her Karen bag. It was like instinctual. Like, what even happened?
Just do me a favor because you loved bye 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 or
I'm
like
happy.
sexy back.
So-
Like,
I'm
do
happy.
me one favor. Let me ask him if he wants me to give him his phone.
Yeah. I mean,
This is
it's-
insane.
So it's not going to be a long thing. I'll let you walk up real quick.
Please.
Listen,
help.
Listen,
Okay.
listen.
Take a breath,
I'll let
alright?
you walk up real quick.
She did it. She dropped some track names. Guys, bye, 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 sexy back. We all loved it. So you're going to help me out here, right? We're going to get this solved. And the guy's like, okay, look, you can go talk to him. And as he is like saying, like, okay, look, she's like, please, help! Like, come on.
Exactly.
So she's starting to get kind of rowdy here about the whole thing. But they do let her go talk to Justin about his phone specifically. And I gotta tell you, I do really like the attempt from her to, drop the old boner jams, as the get out of jail free card. Guys, we all liked Bye Bye Bye, right? And just imagine a world where that works where the officer's like, wait, oh my god, Justin Timberlake, he's in sync, that's right. I love that one. Bye, bye, bye. Yeah, all right, let's go get him out the back. Oh, what were we doing? We feel like real fools now. Thank you so much for reminding us.
What was the traffic violation I missed?
I observed you.
Just so I know for future reference.
I observed you failing to fully stop at the stop sign, and then while you were driving.
Damn,
you
that's
failed to keep
JT
right
sitting there
on
looking
numerous
like
occasions.
the rest
So
of
you're
us
very-
peons.
What-
Start over? Sorry.
So
One more time?
you failed to stop at the stop sign, and then while you were operating the motor.
Actually, Justin, I think I can chime in here as well to help you for future reference. Just don't drink and drive. It's like the easiest thing in the world to avoid doing, especially for someone with the endless resources that you have. Just call an Uber or have one of your friends that are constantly around you to drive you home when you've been drinking. So that way, not only are you safer for it, but all of the innocent people on the road around you are as well. So you're not jeopardizing their safety. It's actually really easy to avoid drinking and driving, believe it or not, Justin.
Good question.
Yeah, happy to answer anything I can.
Is this a
Especially for
normal
him.
process?
Yeah, everything is pretty standard. Nothing of the ordinary. We do this for everyone that gets arrested for DWI. Is there anything specifically about it? It's just standard protocol.
Gotcha. I appreciate you boys for doing your job, man.
I appreciate that you understand that we got to do
Yeah, I
our thing.
appreciate you boys for doing your job. I had one martini and I followed my fucking friends home. And I appreciate you boys for doing your job. Yeah.
Man, you can just tell by his eyes, he is just not there right now. It really does look like he is hammered, and he keeps doing like these long pauses and then a slight smile, like this devious smirk. It's odd, but it's because
And
he's
that looked
drunk.
low-key kind of creepy.
Now, I will say, this isn't the
That was
craziest body cam ever released. I went into this
Good face.
expecting it to be just truly degenerate because of how Justin and his team were responding to it, doing everything they could to stop it from being released, silence it. So I really expected it to be much worse. And I think the decision to try and bury it was one that shined a much bigger light on it and most likely had even more people tuning in to see what he was trying to stop everyone from seeing from the body cam. As I've always said, I have no respect for drunk drivers, so I think this is a huge L for Justin Timberlake, and also the follow-up L of trying to suppress it. That was a terrible decision there as well. That was a rough chess maneuver they attempted. Anyway, just wanted to yap about it a bit. That's it. See ya.
Yeah. I agree with what he was saying. And this is unfortunate. I'm actually kind of eager to see what happens next. What if they give him like ticket, a citation. I mean, we all kind of know they're going to be a little bit lenient with him. I mean, it's Justin Timberlake. But there's going to be probably, if something happens from this, if anything happens from this, there's going to be a lot of press about it, I'm sure. But yeah, I must say that this was kind of dumb on Justin's end, because why is he driving? And if he's following somebody, let's think, in Justin Timberlake's case, if he's following a car trying to get home, if he's right about trying to follow them so he can get home, most likely there's multiple people in that car. And even if everybody was drinking that night, everybody involved, if I'm Justin Timberlake, one of y'all in that other car is finna be driving my car to get back. I'm finna be in the back sleep so I could wake up just long enough to walk from the car to my bed at my crib and go back to sleep. That's just how we move. And I'll pay some, like, shoot, what, you want $1,000 for it? All right, cool. $1,000 to not deal with this and be on a body cam doing field sobriety tests like I ain't Justin Timberlake. Nah. That's why I was saying in the beginning, I think that he was just at that point of intoxication where you just not making smart decisions, and he just thought, oh no, I'm good, I could drive, I'm good, all that kind of stuff. Like nah. But this was interesting, I hate to see it with my boy Justin Timberlake, one of the blackest white men ever to live on this face of the earth. But I guess it is what it is, and we're gonna see what happens. I'm sure there's gonna be some news about what came after this, and if it's anything decent, I'm gonna let y'all know and keep y'all posted on it. But with that being said, thank you for kicking it with me, and until next time, stay blessed. Love y'all, appreciate y'all, show some support. I love it. Have a good one.